Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 3:20 p.m. and that is Central Time. And today is October 9th. Well, we've had quite the reaction in markets today, particularly with the jump in the Treasury price, gold price, and oil prices. Then European natural gas prices were up around 10%, but that's still inconsequential relative to the size of the massive move we had just 18 months ago. Then Bitcoin was down quite a bit, but then recouped a good part of that decline by the end of the day, but it was still down about 300. And then we had China opening up after Golden Week. Hang Seng was up a little, but the CSI 300 opened down, then paired its loss by the end of the day to pretty much finish where it opened. But it is looking really rather oversold. And of course, this is all, a lot of these moves are knee-jerk reactions to what happened in Israel over the weekend, where Hamas has invaded, greatly upsetting the status quo, obviously attempting to elicit some form of overreaction, and really attempting, I think, squarely to put the blame for the invasion on Israel, which is par for the course, but perhaps more importantly, attempting very clearly to try and disrupt the normalization negotiations between Israel and Saudi Arabia. I think the biggest outcome, or the clearest conclusion we might draw from that, is that the normalization of relations between Israel and Saudi Arabia is something that's been on the cards now for quite some time. And it represents a very clear threat to Iran. And that, I think, is the primary reason for this uptick in geopolitical tensions. And it does look like it is going to get worse before it gets better. And not least because some form of invasion of Gaza is probably going to be required. But of course, the presence of hostages means that the going is going to have to be pretty tough over the course of the next several days. So there's certainly a lot to look at in the markets today, and that on top of all of that, the main Wall Street indices were all in positive territory. So following through on the upside jump that we had on Friday. So I think let's get into some of these charts.